Hi and welcome to Beauty and Chronic Pain. I'm finally back with the third palette from my Beauty Base Cyber Monday Black Friday sale. I can't remember what it was called then. This is the Beauty Bay for Jordan Lipscombe palette, which you might remember me mentioning before. You might not, because it's been a while. And it's been a while for the same reason I always struggle to upload more than once a week, because I'm exhausted and I have chronic pain. But let's crack into this one. So I'm just going to try to recreate the look that she did in her video introducing this palette, because I'm too lazy to think up something new. I've done all the work already, and you know, I've contoured, I've done blush, I've done highlight, everything except eyeshadow. So my base is in place. That was a slight rhyme. Just patted down my lids before. I think they're starting to crease a little. I just put concealer on my lids. I'm going to jump in. So I recently washed my brushes. I'm going in with the first colour. So this is a palette, I should have re-shown you it in case you don't remember from before. I'm going to go in the transition shade Tan. I'm taking number 5 of the recent Rose Quartz Beauty Bay brushes. Hang on, I got the box for it. I should have picked up the brush box, but I forgot that I'll say the numbers. So yeah, number 5 is a dense crease brush. Maybe what I need is number 8, flat shader brush. Oh well, it's too late now. So yeah. Just thinking, is there a way I can do this a bit closer? I don't know how to zoom, so like, I can't zoom on the front camera mode. Because I'm still using my phone. So just taking that colour, washing it all over my lid, while wondering why I did not pick up number 8, the what was it? Flat shader brush. I was too stubborn because I'd already dipped it in the colour. Because I'm only doing my eyes, and this is going to be hopefully a pretty short video, I'm going to do both eyes at the same time. I don't believe it will take too long. Just try to make sure I bring the colour all the way down onto, you know, as close to the lash line as possible. This is going to be quite a bold, warm look. Bringing the colour up quite high, higher than I usually do, to make sure I blended this as much as possible. The problem is when you blend a lot, you do lose some of the a little bit of the pigment. That's why I just go in and do it again. Right, the next colour is, put that box up there. I've got the colour names next to me, so I know what I'm using. I'm going to use this kind of orangey shade here. That colour's called Ember. Do I have a second crease brush? Maybe I should just use this crease brush. Let's try this. Fingers crossed this works. So just running that into the crease, as I'm sure you worked out. These brushes are still super soft. I was a little worried after washing them they wouldn't quite be as soft as when I bought them, but they are, so kudos to BH Cosmetics. The hype, they live up to the hype for sure. So can you see the difference in the two colours? This is with the crease shade Ember, and this is just with the transition shade Tan. Get real close. Let's match up this eye. I'm not going to use any other palettes for this look, because it's unnecessary. Which is great. This is not a shade I've ever used before on my eyes, really, I'd say. Now I'm going to go for the other shade of brush. No, not shade, crease. I'm just looking at the numbers. Where's number 7? I've got all of my brushes in this bad boy, which I bought ages ago. I can't remember where from. I was just trying to see if there's a name on it. It says Cap More. I don't even remember the brand of this. I don't know what Cap More is, maybe that's a brand or whatever, but basically it's a stand that you put together, and it keeps the brushes downwards, which is what you want when they're drying after you wash them, because you don't want the water to run into this metally bit here, because it will loosen like all the glue and stuff holding it in place. So now I'm taking the shade Mocha to just add a bit more depth into the crease. You can wet your brush before you use this, all of like this whole palette. It all works really well with wet brushes, and the reason you wet brushes, just to reiterate, is because it makes the pigment stand out more. It's a very pigmented palette anyway, and using a wet brush makes it even more pigmented. I'm just running this all in my crease. Just checking, see if that's even. I think this eye just looks lighter for some weird reason. Use window wiper motions, as I'm sure you can tell I did. And there's a tiny bit of fallout, which is not a problem for me. Underneath, I'm going to take a flat brush, which is not part of that collection. This is a number 7 brush from the brand number 7. Little shader brush, and I'm just going to run the transition shade under my lower lash line. So that's starting with Tan. When I was doing the going out Out palette, and I use the colour on the below lash line. For some reason it kind of, even though just using eyeshadow as well, it dragged my eyes down and made it look really weird. So I'm hoping this doesn't do that too. I'm using the mocha shade under here as well. Just to warm up underneath the eye too. Then, just picking out the right brush. I think I need number 9, the detailer brush. Let's see, where's number 9? Aha. Could not pull that out quite as easily. So that's number 9. Looks ever so slightly that it's got some blue shadow in it, but I washed this very thoroughly, and when I use it on the back of my hand I don't see any colour come up, so fingers crossed there's no blue in that. Maybe I should use a different brush so I don't risk ruining the look. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm too scared. I have to give that brush another wash. Instead I'm using a brow brush from Real Techniques. Getting some of my MAC Fix Plus. Turn it on. I definitely want this brush wet. And then I'm going to take Molten, which is one of the metallic shades, the metallic orange. On the wet brush, running that across the lid. Wet it a bit more. I'm always a bit conservative when I wet the brushes. Like I fear it's going to go wrong somehow. Can you see that? That looks beautiful. You can bring that all the way across the mobile lid if you want. Or what I'm going to do is stop where it gets to the edge. We'll keep that warm. See, can you see that molten shade? Oh, I like it. But I'm going to put a second layer to really make it pop some more. There's no such thing as too glittery. Just bringing that right on the lash line. Do the other eye to match. Maybe I should wet the brush again because obviously it's going to dry out. It's not going to stay wet forever. I like it, I like it, I like it. I think this look might be subtle enough that you could wear it in the day. If you wanted, you might prefer, you know, to be more, even more of a natural eye makeup look in the day. Which is fine, you know. You do what makes you comfortable. We'll take the mocha, Just put it into the edge a bit. I did not do that earlier. Just dab that in there. Circular motions just to warm up the end, because I'm not putting the molten metallic shade all the way to over the full mobile lid. Ooh, nearly went over the wrong bit there. So far so good. We likey that. Ooh, my back cracked. What was I doing? Yes, inner corner highlight. Now I need a really tiny brush. Really tiny. Yes, the smudge brush will do the trick. We wet this as well, because we want everything to be popping. And I'm going to take Gold Dust, which is the lighter of the two highlighter shades at the bottom. Oops, that's that one. This one even. On the wet brush, put that in the inner corner, which is lovely. Looking at my face under this light, I can see that my nose contour is looking a little bit crayfish. I'm going to take a shading brush from Real Techniques. Quickly just blend out a bit more. I'm not good at nose contour. I'm not good at anything related to my nose because you can't decide whether it's dry or whether it's too oily. But anyway. What brushes are you using? Now I'm going to take highlighter brush, even though I have highlight on my cheeks. I'm just looking at my face and thinking that it feels like it's missing a certain something. And what I think is missing is more highlight on my cheeks. So, I'm going to use this Sigma Accentuate highlighter brush, which is a cool round shape. Soak that brush. Then I'm going to take the other highlighter shade in Gold Dust. Jab that in really hard. Do an ugly smile face to see where this highlight should go. I'm just going to pat it on, even though I did swipe it a little bit, so that it doesn't move the makeup underneath. Softly swipe it round. I've seen some people bring highlighter up into their temples. That is definitely too much because it is too wide of a brush to go up there, but don't really care. Next, I'm going to feel that the blusher is just not really showing up. I use the Nars Orgasm. I'm going in with my Lottie London on my clean number 7 blush brush. Going in over the top of highlighter makes it sit a bit more uniformly on the skin. This is a nice pink shimmer. I really like a strong shimmer shade on as my blush. try to contour my jawline, which is difficult because my jaws are so round into my double chin. So I'm not sure if that looks okay, but hopefully it does. Then I'm going to quickly, no eyeliner, I'm going to do mascara, and this is the Lancôme Hypnôse Doll Eyes. Look at that, I did all the rest of my makeup and it's still already taking me 20 minutes. You know, if you want to wear false lashes with this look, that's up to you, but on this channel I don't wear false lashes. Which is why mascara is very important. Get right in there. Got to wiggle it and lift it to make sure you really get the root. Wipe a bit of the excess off so it doesn't get clumpy. And do a second coat. Still wiggling. Really give it that volume and length. Quite happy with that. I'm going to take the crease brush with the lighter shade and just go back and blend that because I'm not really happy with how it's blended so far. I need to make tan because I am so pale. And that bothers me a little bit. Just trying to make sure everything looks uniform. And I'm going to go in with my lip liner. This is a Go Ahead Pink colour Makeup Forever pencil. My lips are looking very weird because I put some concealer on my lips, the edge of my lips. I'm going to take this Vivid Matte Liquid by Maybelline in the colour Orange Shot. I think this is classed as a warm shade. It's bright orange though. This takes the look from day to night. You can put a nude lip if it's in the day, or if you prefer a nude lip with it. I think that's good. I just need to clean up, I think this. Just a smidge. I feel it went over my lip line. doing that, I find often makes the lipstick go a bit over the lip line. Let's clean that up with a cotton bud. And that's it. It's the finished look. Whew, that blush is bright AF. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Hang on, did I get... Yes, I got lipstick on eye. So close. That's the finished look. Why'd I have to pull an ugly face? What am I doing with my hands? I don't know. That's it, I'm done. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Bye!